going on, everybody? I want to thank you for stopping by the live stream tonight. If you're stopping in for the very first time, I want you to let you know my name's Chuck. I appreciate you hitting that play button. And on this channel, of course, we deal with everything Corvettes. So whether it's out with the Vet Club or at car shows or how-tos or anything like that. So if you enjoy vets, maybe in the future you want to purchase a vet, then this is definitely going to be a channel that you'll want to subscribe to. We got some people that are already jumping in. Nick's here. We got Kyle's in here. Guys, I appreciate you stopping by. One thing I do want to mention, and I'll mention it a couple of times because people are going to be constantly coming in new, and that is we got Peter's in the house, Glenn, boy, everybody's just rolling in. There's a bunch of you. So glad that you are going to spend a few moments with me tonight. And of course, yes, we're going to be talking about the ZR1. It's no longer just talk anymore, guys. It's a reality. It's coming to the Corvettes 918 community. And I'm excited to take you guys on the journey with me. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Just the first thing that I did this week and going and putting the deposit and go ahead and getting it ordered. I have the order number, which we'll get into here in a minute. But if you are brand new to the channel and you're watching this afterwards, I did a couple of videos where I went out to LA, did a live stream. I'm going to have those linked below. I'll probably even have some cards that fly by up here in the after stream. But guys, I do want to give you a little hint of the different things that I have done to the car or what I'm ordering with the car. But there is one thing that no one will know. No one's ever going to know until we actually get the car, and I'm sure you can probably guess what that is, and that is, Chuck, what color did you get? My wife doesn't even know what color I got, so the only people that know is me and Rob is the wonderful guy up at Jim Glover Chevrolet, who's the inventory manager that sat down with me, and we ordered everything that I wanted. I had taken the order guide up there, and we talked, and what's so crazy is we learn so much nowadays out here in the YouTube world and with the internet. I was kind of telling him, this is what I can do, this is what I can't, and he was just kind of following along. Yeah, you're right. And he was like, wow, it's buyers are more informed now than ever before. So I'm going to get into doing that. I will be doing a drawing. If you were here last Tuesday, you guys remember I was wearing this. And I told you if we got to 500 likes, then I was going to give one of these away. Well, we're going to be doing that tonight, and I'm going to be doing it live. So towards the end of this live stream, I'm going to be giving this away to someone who dropped a comment on last week's live stream. So you never know. Hey guys, you got to make sure you hit the thumbs up, and you want to make sure you're dropping comments. Now you do have to hit the comment. You do have to leave a comment after the live stream renders. Unfortunately, all you guys' comments that are in here right now, we don't get to see them. I don't get to see them, but I do see your comments afterwards. Everybody in here starting to know. Everybody in here starting to guess. Hey, some of you may guess it, some of you may not, but hey, I think it's going to be a beautiful spec. It's going to look outstanding. So the ZR1, I'm going to be making a couple of videos here coming forward. Because I'm going to share with you guys exactly what the cost is. You know, some people have been asking me, you know, Chuck, how are you going to know what the cost is when you order it? Well, I was able to get my hands on the actual, and I know this light's kind of blinding all this out, but this right here is a price sheet. And this price sheet gives me what everything is, whether it's MSRP, what the dealer's price is, what employee's price would be. I wish I was an employee at GM right now, but I probably wouldn't be able to get this price. But crazy, crazy prices. But I'm going to be doing a video with you guys getting down to all the little things that I did. Now, the two major things that I did, the first thing, of course, I went with the ZTK package. You guys know, if you seen the poll that I did here on the channel, there was about 700 of you guys, I think, chimed in on that or voted, and it was, do I get the big wing or do I get the little wing? And the big wing had about 75%. Everybody said go big or go home. Well, I was going to do the big wing anyway. It didn't matter, because I just think that thing is just sick with that wing. Not only that, guys, I am ordering 2 sets of wheels and tires. because this is not going to be just some take it to the car show and those things. I'm going to track this car. You know, I don't live very far away from Hallett, and it's a great place to take your car and track it. And that's what I'm going to do with this car. This car is just not going to, again, I'm going to have a pair of Cup 2s with some rims that I'm going to use out on the track. And then I'm going to have the Super Sports with their own rims, their own wheels, so that when I'm out driving around. So again, a lot of people said, well, don't get the big wing. It doesn't look right. But whether you like it or love it, I think it's great for the track. Getting that amount of downforce, really sticking and planting that thing down. I'm excited about going to Ron Fellows. Now, when are these cars going to be made? When are they going to start coming out? Well, we do know, according to Kyle Spandy, that these cars are going to start being built around 3 weeks after the 2019's kickoff, which is going to be, I think it's like the 28th or 29th. It's that Monday. I don't remember. Don't have a calendar in front of me. But 3 weeks after that. So I'm anticipating probably the 1st of March is when they're going to start making these ZR1s. Now, in talking with Rob, who's over, you know, again, the inventory there at Jim Glover, he said basically what's going to happen is the order is submitted to GM. And what GM does is once they're ready to start taking those orders from the dealerships, they will then go out there and look at cars sold, not cars ordered, but one that's deemed sold. And mine is deemed sold. So if it's deemed sold, you're going to have a 6-digit number. Mine is VTZJ7X. And so basically what they're going to do is GM will then go out there and say, okay, we're ready to start filling orders for these. And there is no rhyme or reason. It just starts picking them via algorithm, via, you know, past, you know, how sales were in certain areas. He says it's really hard to tell you exactly when it's going to happen. But as soon as it's ordered, as soon as GM takes it, he said he knows about it immediately. And once he does that, he's going to be sending me emails every time that the process is happening with the car. He's going to be letting me know. I'm going to be letting you guys know on Instagram. YouTube also allows us as creators now who have over 10,000 members that we can now go out there and post like we do in Instagram, but we can do it on the YouTube platform. Some of you guys may have noticed that. I'm going to start putting some polls out there. What do you think about this? Or I did, and I said that and it brought up something. I did do the ZTK. I want to try to stay on point here. I did do the 3ZR package. To me, if you're buying this car, why would you do the 1ZR? The 3ZR it's an open book. You can pretty much build this thing how you want. All of the great stuff on the inside, the different color schemes, packages. It's really amazing how much GM is now allowing us to tailor these cars. Now the ZR1, the outside vents are all carbon fiber. Of course, the hood, the supercharger, the splitter, the spoiler, all that stuff is carbon fiber. So most of that's there. What the 3ZR is really giving you is for you allowed to put all that carbon fiber in the cockpit. So I'm going to have the gloss carbon in there. I can't really tell you what color stitching or what color the interior is going to be because I think that may give away what color the car is. But I can just tell you this, guys, everything is going to be decked out in this car because this is my dream car. It's something that I've always wanted. And I know when I was in there talking with him and I walked out, you know, I said to myself, God, you know, I don't take this for granted, guys. I don't. This isn't you're not watching some guy who creates YouTube videos that, you know, who isn't humble and who isn't appreciative of everything he's been given in life, because I'm more blessed than I deserve, believe me. I've been blessed with owning a great business and the people and the relationships I've had in my life that have allowed me to get to the point where, you know, I now am totally debt free. If you don't know my story, I own my home, I own my business is debt free, everything is. And so I'm totally blessed and the opportunity that's come along. Now, when I said in the thumbnail there that these cars there's less of them than first thought. Guys, they didn't sell a whole lot of Z06s in the last calendar year from October 1st, 16 through the end of October of 17. And we don't know the exact totals, but just talking with Rob, who is also a general or kind of a district type, he said there wasn't a lot of them sold. There's a lot of Grand Sports sold. Of course, we knew that. There was a lot of the Stingrays sold. And he said there just wasn't a lot of Z06s sold. So that has really reduced the amount of allocations that dealership has. My Jim Glover Chevrolet only had one. That was it, one. And they're one of the largest dealerships in Oklahoma because he said we only sold 3 of them. So evidently they didn't, Jim didn't round up to 4. So, guys, well, I don't know what else to say other than I'm just excited. I'm excited about this opportunity of getting this car and checking out, you know, all this thing is going to be able to do. You know, the ZR1 for us, you know, it's not a car that everybody can obtain, everybody can get. Robert with Cars, Cost, and Technology said this perfectly. He said, you know, the ZR1 is meant to be our flagship. It's the upper echelon. It's the cream of the crop. It's the best that we have. And whether or not you have a Stingray, whether or not you have a Grand Sport, whether or not you have a Stingray, we can all be proud of that car because that is what we say our king. It is the best of what we have. I can't wait to see the Nürburgring results. You know, and seeing how well this thing does. I think it's going to do under 7. I think it's going to beat the ACR. I think this is going to be a car that is going to be just setting, it's going to be setting a lot of things on fire because now this thing is built and designed not to get hot. It's built and designed to stick to the track. And I think I just can't wait to see this thing out behind the wheel of someone who knows what they're doing with this car and see exactly what it can do. So where are we at here? We're at 12 minutes. So I'm going to end this one a little bit sooner. So we're going to do the drawing. Let me open up my computer here. It's the Christmas holiday, guys, coming up. I hope each and every one of you, if you're traveling somewhere, that you guys are safe, that if you've got family coming in, that they're safe. I want to send my prayers and thoughts out to all the families out in California that are dealing with the Santa Barbara fires. There's actually a gentleman that I posted today on Instagram. He's out there fighting those fires, and he's a fellow Corvette brother. And he says it's pretty bad. So I hope that all of you guys out there in California, I hope you guys are safe. But let's go ahead and draw for the shirt. If you guys are, some of y'all just came in a little bit late, I'm going to draw this right now. And so I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to flip you guys around here. Let's see. Okay. Now, what this allows me to do is a software that I have that's called TubeBuddy. And this right here is the video from last week. Let me get over here. So all I got to do is hit this little icon here, and it's going to say pick a winner. And basically all I got to do is just hit this, and it's going to load up the video, which I can already tell that it had an issue. I let it sit too long. Let's go back in here. Live TV here. So you go down to pick a winner. And it says right here, pick a winner. So here it goes, guys. If you put a comment on last week, here's your chance to win that shirt. So the winner is Big Prez. He says, great vlog, Chuck. Enjoy your passion of Corvettes, Greyhound Rick. So Greyhound Rick, you are the winner of the shirt. All you need to do is, when this video is done, just leave me a comment below that you're the winner, and then I will then send you a direct message, or I'll message you back, and then you can email me, and I will get all of your pertinent information there. But how cool is that? As a way of saying thank you to you guys. Now, next Tuesday and the Tuesday after, I will not be doing a live stream because both of those Tuesdays are the day after major holiday, so the day after Christmas. I figured a lot of you guys are going to be out traveling, and then the day after New Year's. So this particular shirt I've got on today is new from the same company that sent me that one. If this video gets 600 likes, which it probably pretty easily should, then I'm going to give away this shirt. I'm in talks with these guys about putting a line together of merchandise. And so I want to be able to, I mean, this really nice quality fleece type stuff, but I want to be able to sell it for a great price. And so I'm negotiating with them a little bit. And if I can get it to where I think, because I think something like this runs, this shirt right here runs like $79 on their website. I'd like to be able to, I'm trying to get them to let me sell that thing for $45. And we put a little bit of Corvettes 918 on there. So I'm trying to negotiate with them. We'll see what happens with that. But guys, I hope each and again, like I said, I hope each and every one of you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because I won't see it. Well, Saturday there will still be a video that would come out, just not any live streams. But I'm looking forward to sharing everything with you guys. Again, I'm going to share with you me being in there and ordering this and my conversations with him and prices and all of that. So before I leave, I always like grabbing a few of you guys' comments. We got Kyle says, Merry Christmas. I appreciate that. Corvette 72778, did you consider a ceramic coating? I'm going to be getting into everything on the ZR1, what I'm going to be doing to it, the prep, all those types of things. Let us pick the color. Well, the color's already been picked, and it's yeah. Well, I'm going to let you guys pick a few other things afterwards that I've been wanting to do to the car that I didn't do to this one, that we'll look at doing to that one. Let's say, see you in the new year, Crawford, John, appreciate you stopping in, Pete, Alfredo, Dave, Mr. Black, Mr. Back, I'm sorry, Belk. It's hard to read with glasses on sometimes these screens. But guys, I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I know you could spend your time doing whatever on a Tuesday night, but you happen to stop by. And guys, I'll see you at the next video. Thumbs up and see you Saturday.